Men abducted en masse in Chechnya and sent to fight against Ukraine? Media.
Here's a summary of the article.
Several Chechen human rights organizations, as well as bloggers, are talking about appeals from Chechen residents regarding men being abducted to be sent as volunteers to the war against Ukraine. Details. According to human rights activists, the abducted men are forced to sign a contract under threat of spending an indefinite time in secret prisons. In particular, the opposition movement 1ADAT reports on hundreds of people being abducted from different regions of Chechnya. According to the representative of the movement, 100 people are being held in one of the illegal prisons, and 30 in the other. Officials of the Human Rights Association, Vayfond, said that recently they received dozens of appeals from residents of Chechnya who claim to be forcibly sent to war against Ukrainians. Among those who are being forced to become volunteers, there are even people with disabilities. Islam Belikiev, an opposition blogger and author of the Mysli Islama YouTube channel, also talks about dozens of confirmed cases of abduction while, according to him, only a small number of the victims contact human rights defenders.
This post received a score of 27,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
And I thought I had a tough week. Imagine living in Mariupol.
I'd rather not.
Venturing into geopolitical fanfiction, but I do wonder if the war in Ukraine might not have a ripple effect of heating things up in Chechnya again in the future. I have images of Chechnyan conscripts eventually returning home, more than a little embittered at the Russian government and with combat experience to boot. Kind of situation ripe for the separatists to start up again. I'm surprised none of the regions like Chechnya have taken advantage of Russia being bogged down in Ukraine to make a move. Might as well let Russia wear themselves out more first.
God, if bigger players are thinking the same, then Russia could lose a lot of territory fairly quickly over the next few years.
I've had this thought. Georgia could take their borders back.
Right. Just keep inching the fence back. I think that was a thing. What's Russia gonna do? Send their Sockham Bopper army to defend the border?
How imperial of them. Hopefully they find a way to defect.
Wiki, for anyone who didn't pick up on the imperial joke.
Thank you.
Voluntold.
Question mark question mark question mark. Question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark. 20? I need 20 volunteers. Question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark. What? Question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark. 19? I need 19 volunteers.
You translated from English to Russian, right? Is which ones? Is what?
Not which ones, I'd say, what kind, at least in this context.
Greater than details. According to human rights activists, the abducted men are forced to sign a contract under threat of spending an indefinite time in secret prisons. Either go to prison for life or join the army. My choice would be to join the army. At least I would have a chance to go free. I'm not sure how you can really control an enslaved army effectively.
Step 1. Choose army. Step 2. Immediately defect or surrender to Ukraine. Step 3. Live.
Step 4. Find out your family was slaughtered because you defected.
Step 0.5. Don't have a family. They'll be great soldiers.
That's what I was thinking. We're going to abduct you now and give you an automatic rifle. Careful where you point that thing.
I'm sure doing this will make this peaceful region even more loyal to Mother Russia. Putin seriously is accelerating Russia's collapse at this point.
Someone from Chechnya offered to give him a medal for collapsing an empire, but only posthumously.
Historically, mercenary armies have performed poorly, but what have performed even worse are slave armies.
Closely followed by the regular Russian army.
Russian army gets a 10,000% stats increase during winter.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.